Winners are picked from our comments section, but they will only be notified of their win in our videos, meaning when you're watching a video, if you won, it'll be mentioned in there, whoever the winners are, as they do win. So you must subscribe and hit the bell so that you know when new videos come out. This means you also need to type a comment, and we would love it if you'd participate. So thank you for watching. Morning, everybody. What is it today? See the calendar here. Yeah, it's the 16th of April. It's about 9 o'clock Eastern Time. Dogecoin is sitting at about 34 cents, and people are going crazy. So why am I here? Well, make no mistake about it, I'm not a hater, so before you start hating on me, please don't. I want everyone to make money. This is not investment advice, but I don't want people to get hurt, and it's inevitable. So I do want to share my opinion on Dogecoin, and I want to tell you why I think that although some people make a lot of money, and who knows where this ends, it could go to $10, 50 cents, back down to 10 cents, although it's unlikely. I think it's going to ever see less than 10 cents ever again. Here's how I see it. There's the cool kids. That's not me, and that's not you. You and I are the nerds. We are salivating all over our shirts. We're sitting at the dance alone on a chair in the corner, shaking on the verge of tears. Again, I'm talking about myself and yourself. The cool kids that have given it the branding is, here's a few examples. We've got Mark Cuban over here. We've got Elon Muskrat over here. We've got Snoop Dogg over here, and we've got a celebrity nerd like us that wants to be with the cool kids. It's Flavortown. His first name is Guy. He's a chef. I don't remember his last name. Now, here's what I want to talk about. I'm going to move myself over here so I can explain a little bit more. What's happening is Dogecoin was dating, and it was dating the cryptocurrency world, and it was dating around, and it was, nothing great was happening. It was having some good times, some bad times. The dates were spilling some food on Dogecoin. Drunks were bumping into Dogecoin. Dogecoin was being left on the street corner. And sometimes Dogecoin would get to go to the penthouse, drink the fancy wine, go to the fancy party, wear the fancy shoes, and have the fancy dates. Now, love and marriage is starting to enter the picture. Dogecoin is getting a little bit more serious, and it's becoming a little bit of a crypto orgy, if you will. And there's a lot of crazy things happening, and everyone's grabbing, and the nerds are getting more jealous. That's us and you and I, the common folk. And the cool crowd is just becoming more and more rambunctious, and they're drinking, and they're running around, and they're screaming, and this guy over here is whistling, and this guy over here is dancing, and this guy like us popped in because he just wants to be part of the crowd. And you get the idea. We got this guy here flexing with his basketballs, and the branding here is making the polygamy happen, and the cool crowd, well, we just want to be like the cool kids. So now we're running, and we're trying to get a piece of Dogecoin. And because we want to be not the real nerds, we want to be with the cool crowd. And what's happening is the branding, as you could see, like the Googles, the Ikeas, the Netflixes, some of these you won't be able to see because they're quite small, the Amazons, the Walmarts, well, they're the cool kids, like Elon Musk, like Snoop Dogg, to name a few, and Mark Cuban. So what do I mean by that? The celebrities are using their branding, they're using the media attention. That branding and media is getting the word out. That's causing a stir, a rush, which, like with any currency or even any stock, yes, it's a group of people or separate entities or what appears to be money coming from different directions that causes a surge, which causes, price action to do what Dogecoin has been doing, which is go up. And it starts that feeding frenzy that you're all seeing. The thing is, the nerds and the imbeciles, that means us, we need to be pretty darn careful because we're watching all this activity, and we've been told that, we can jump in and we can be with the cool kids and enjoy the party, but in the end, what's going to happen is the nerds and the imbeciles, and again, that means myself, that means all the common folk out there, the non-celebrities, the non super branded, the super branded people and entities are the ones that get slaughtered and become the sheep. So please be careful. Have fun. I'm going to go over, coin flip is another one, by the way. There's 1,800 ATMs that in early March, Doge was all of a sudden a part of and became very easily accessible. And I think that does play a part, along with Elon Muskrat and a couple of other things I already covered, in the price just going berserk. And who knows, maybe it'll go to a buck, $5, $10, $8, $2, who knows? But one thing's for sure, some people are going to make a lot of money, and I hope that's you. And a lot of people are going to get, where am I going? Spilled drinks, destroyed clothing, and lying on the floor unconscious, like when the nerds have too much to drink. And I don't want that to happen. I'm going to go over some articles soon, so we're going to do a quick edit, splice the screen, and go over to the next system that I want to share with you. Really, my next system, meaning my other computer, because the setup was a bit crazy today. Back in a second. And we're back. So on a more serious note, I want to go over a little bit more about, what the deal is with Dogecoin, and go over some articles. I'll tell you what the sources are as usual. So if you'd like to review them on your own, because I won't be reviewing all of them, rather reading all of them, meaning the articles, then you're free to go and look at them and not be left hanging. So Dogecoin, according to Wikipedia, is a cryptocurrency invented by software engineers Billy Marcus and Jackson Palmer, who decided to create a payment system that is instant, fun, and free from traditional banking fees. Dogecoin features the face of Shiba Inu, a Shiba Inu dog, from the Doji Mimi as its logo and namesake. It was introduced on December 6, 2013, and quickly developed its own online community, reaching a market capitalization of, holy cow, on January 28, 2021. So let's talk about some history. Dogecoin was founded by an IBM software engineer, Billy Marcus, from Portland, Oregon, and Adobe software engineer, Jackson Palmer. Sorry about that, I was just looking at the time. Who set out to create a peer-to-peer digital currency that could reach a broader demographic than Bitcoin. In addition, one of the articles I read, and it makes sense, of course, is that, to reach a broader audience, because the cheaper it is, the likelihood more people are going to be able to use it. It's more easily adoptable, because most people don't have a lot of money, right? Okay. In addition, they wanted to distance it from the controversial history of other coins. Dogecoin was officially launched on December 6, 2013, and within the first 30 days, there were over 1 million visitors to Dogecoin, or Dogecoin.com. At the time, Palmer was a member of the Adobe Systems marketing department in Sydney and Australia, I believe, and is credited with making the idea a reality. Palmer had just purchased the domain Dogecoin and added a splash screen which featured the coin's logo and scattered Comic Sans text, meaning without text. Marcus reached out to Palmer after seeing the site and started efforts to develop the currency. Marcus had designed Dogecoin's protocol based on existing cryptocurrencies, Lucky Coin and Litecoin, which use script technology in their proof-of-work algorithm. The use of script means that miners cannot see SHA-25-256 Bitcoin mining equipment, and instead must use dedicated FPGA and ASIC devices for mining, which are known to be more complex to produce. On December 19th, okay, so I think that's it for now. I'm going to go to another one. Again, this is Wikipedia. You can continue reading. It's just Dogecoin, okay? So this was interesting. CoinFlip, which I mentioned before, lists Dogecoin across its network of 1,800 ATMs. So along with the cool kids branding, I'm sure that this also helped. And it seems that this happened in early March, maybe it was late February, I don't remember, but let's take a look. And again, the source here is PR Newswire, in case you'd like to watch more, because I'm not going to cover the whole thing. So, PR Newswire, the leading Bitcoin ATM provider in the US, announces today that Dogecoin is now listed on its 1,800 terminal network. Dogecoin was first started solely as an internet meme, and in recent months propelled to a near $10 billion market cap due to the support from celebrities such as Elon Musk, one of the cool kids, Snoop Dogg, Gene Simmons from the band Kiss, and Kevin Jonas. Oh, Kevin Jonas too. This announcement validates the legitimacy of the coin and further showcases CoinFlip's dedication to meet consumer and industry needs as coin popularities shift. CoinFlip's mission has always been to bank the unbanked and break down the barrier to entry. So kind of like what I was saying before, in a sense of the cheaper the currency, the more adoptable in a sense in terms of transactional, because more people can use it because it doesn't cost as much per coin. And doing that's the psychology, the thinking behind it. Psychology? I don't know, but it's the thinking. Anyway, in doing so, we're on a mission to make cryptocurrencies available to anyone who's interested in investing, even in the most rural of towns. In America, said Daniel Polotsky, CEO and co-founder of CoinFlip. Given its growing popularity and recent mass adoption, we are dedicating to making sure that Dogecoin is part of our portfolio of coins and encourage further support of this cryptocurrency in the coming months. CoinFlip's listing of Dogecoin follows recent announcement of the company's immense growth in 2020. Okay, you get the idea. So again, PR Newswire. So let's go to the next one. So here's CNBC, and sometimes I agree with them, sometimes I don't. Here I agree in part in terms of be very careful. And yes, you could say that about all cryptos, but there's no utility, there's no utility use which makes this beyond just a currency. There's no platform to really build on above and beyond that. And comment down below if you don't agree with me or you think I'm wrong or you have more to add. Please, I do want to hear from you, and I want to know what you think. Do you think this is just going to go crazy up and it's all good and no one's going to get slaughtered, or do you think mostly everyone's going to get slaughtered? The nerds will be lying on the side of the road, and the branded cool kids are just going to be drinking champagne. What do you think is going to happen? So Dogecoin started out as a joke. Now it's a top 10 digital cryptocurrency worth $34 billion. The cryptocurrency is based on the Doge meme, which rose to popularity in late 2013. The meme portrays a Shiba Inu dog alongside nonsensical phrases in multicolored Comic Sans font text, created in 2013 by software engineers. So this is a bit of a rerun, but I read it before this article quickly, and I just want to see here. So it's not the first time. There's a couple things that were noteworthy that I wanted to go over with you here. So okay, it's not the first time Dogecoin has seen a wild climb. Like many cryptocurrencies, it has a tendency for volatile swings in price. See, the swings in price, it's part of the industry, but what worries me here and why I wanted to just kind of, tell people, for the most of you already know all this anyway, but just a reminder, if the swings are wild, I think there needs to be a platform to bring those swings back to the nice kind of wild where there's an upside that's constantly there. I'm not quite sure how much the celebrity and branding can carry this long term, and I don't want people to get trapped and get hurt. So skyrocketing on the back of enthusiasm from a Reddit group called Satoshi Street Bets. So this is what got some price action going in the past. Like the subreddit, by the way, Wall Street Bets now again banned the crypto talk, which helped fuel a rally in GameStop shares at the start of 2021. Satoshi Street Bets aims to pump up the prices of cryptocurrencies. Dogecoin has been climbing again in the past week, hitting 10 cents a coin for the first time on Wednesday. It's risen by a whopping 300% in the last 7 days. On Friday, a Reddit user posted a picture of their Dogecoin holdings on the Robinhood investing app. That's another thing, guys. This Robinhood is nonsense. When you need to use it and you can make some money, it's having instances of where the thing just drops dead. It goes down again, another epic fail. Terrible, in my opinion. Don't use Robinhood. Use a platform that is dependable so that when you need to make money, you can. You can't be handcuffed. Anyways, don't listen to me. Do your own due diligence. This is not investment advice. Again, this is just my opinion. I don't hold any Dogecoin. I never have. I've never even looked very closely into it because I don't see that it has utility. But again, money can be made, and obviously it's going up. So just be careful, be safe. Thank you for watching. Please hit the notification bell if you haven't already, and subscribe. Hit the like button. Help me out with the algorithm. And as always, hope this finds you healthy, happy, have fun, and I'll see you on the next video.